Everyone, hello. It is currently Wednesday, May 21st, 2014, and welcome to the HearthStone Decktacular, where I forget to close the door to my room, thereby invalidating the patience of my dearest roomies. There it is. Solving problems one at a time. In today's episode, you must forgive me that I am running an oh-so-slight bit behind. The hair is even still wet from a day full of hygiene. Yeah. We're going to look at today, with the Hearthstone music on. Yeah. We're going to look at the Crusher Control Paladin that I have thusly named Doot Doot. To understand this Paladin, you have to look at the removal spells for the Paladin. So, of course, you have, like, Light's Justice, which doesn't count as a removal spell, because don't use this. But if you look for any other removal card... Oh, by the way, a removal spell would be something like... here's a very clean one. Hammer of Wrath, deal 3 damage. It removes a creature. It kills a thing. So, if you look at what the removal spells are, you have a lot of trouble finding anything juicy till you hit, like, 4 for a Paladin. So, for instance, we could arguably say that Noble Sacrifice is a removal spell, but it's not like a targeted removal spell. When enemy attacks, summon the 2/1 defender. I mean, technically can do it. What else do we have? Equality is not itself a removal spell. It has to combo with something else, so it's a little bit, Sword of Justice only deals 1 damage. But then when we get to 4, we have things like the True Silver Champion, really great removal spell. Consecration, very great area removal spell. We even have Hammer of Wrath, which is another good removal spell. So this, the Paladin Control deck made by Crusher, I have the link on my website to the construction of his deck. This is the one I'm playing today. The idea behind this is that we really do need some cheaper removal spell, especially with all the Warlock stuffs that are out there nowadays that have Knife Jugglers and this and that. So this deck, the big goal is to, rather than use the early removal spells, to create a whole lot of very durable early game minions, like the Argent Squire, can deal 2 hits because of the Divine Shield. Same thing with the Scarlet Crusader, can deal with Divine Shield. Sun Fury Protector can help throw down taunts. Sun Fury Protector is one of the best cards in the game, I think. What are some other ones? Yeah, we have 1 Wild Pyromancer. I'm used to decks that have 2 Wild Pyromancers in it, but if we have a lot of low casting cost spells, 2 Wild Pyromancers make sense. But here we have a lot of low casting cost creatures, so we can't really activate the Wild Pyromancer with that. But the thing that I find very tickling is this card, the Blood Knight, being in it. And, oh, I didn't know that. If you right-click, it goes straight to the page. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. The Blood Knight is one that tickles me, and the 2 Blessings of Kings. Give a minion +4/+4. These, I love these so much. So the Blood Knight is most often used as a response card. Hurling out the Blood Knight when your enemy rogue or your enemy warlock has an Argent Squire out and robbing it of its Divine Shield and becoming a 6/6. But here we have the Argent Squire with Divine Shield, we have the Scarlet Crusader with Divine Shield, we have an Argent Protector that can give a friendly minion Divine Shield. There's even 2 Sunwalkers here with Divine Shield. So this 3/3 is activated very, very, very often with this deck, which I think is really, really cool. So the gist of what's going to be happening with this deck is summoning some small, fairly durable creatures to repel an aggressive deck, or to apply pressure to a more control deck, and then to finish off with a couple of notable finishers. Tyrian Fordring is great, Ragnaros is really great, Azure Drake and the Sunwalker are just fantastic cards. Or I should say the Azure Drake is always fantastic, especially good because it draws a card. It's just really, works really nicely with these decks that kind of have lower curves. You can draw the card and then have a very high chance of being able to play it and another one next turn. Sunwalkers are just very good in the existing meta, and they have the upside of working with the Blood Knight. I've been playing decks that have Sunwalkers in them just plain old and good and well. And they're great cards, but they do have some dependencies, like the Hunter decks or the really aggro Warlock decks struggle versus these, and they're fine in other circumstances. So I really love that this Blood Knight is in here that can feed off the Divine Shield for a little bit of additional benefit. One Avenging Wrath for good measure. And everything else here I think is pretty straightforward stuff. Now, I have been trying out this deck, and it has been going real bad. Oh, so good. So, I'm hoping that we can mark some wins with it today. I get the logic of it, because I've had the chance to play with it some, and I've read the guides on the net decking. Paladin is probably my favorite class, because I love to, the idea of just summoning an army of 1/1s. Oh, and I forgot the dumbest thing that I need to note. The Blessing of Kings is especially solid in this deck, because you're summoning 1/1s all the time. So we're against a Shaman. Certainly don't want these two. Shamans are pretty aggressive. They are on the higher end of the aggressive decks. They're not like the Zoo or some of the Hunter ones that are a little bit more, have some more low casting cost things these days. And the question is, do I want to run out of Wild Pyromancer right now? I think I do.
Like to play with fire?
Generally, like turns 3, 4, and 5, I think are pretty darn good for the Shaman Den. Oh, I'm so happy to have drawn 2 Consecrations. I'm just gonna pop this guy out. I don't want any of that BS spell power crap. No, get out. Because then he can have an Earth Shock and deal a lot of damage. And I don't like having a lot of damage dealt to me. So we cannot quite do a Blessing of Kings, and that is totally okay. So I'm trying to think if there's any mishmash weirdness that I can do here. I don't think so. I'm just going to hit him in the face.
I got this.
And summon a 1/1. If I Blessing of Kings next turn, I'm probably going to cast it on this dude. Oh, wonderful. Now he's going to kill this, which is a little bit unfortunate. Because I would have loved to do the Wild Pyromancy. Alright, we got some choices here. We can Consecrate and not kill anything. That doesn't seem very good. I think I'm going to go ahead and True Silver it.
For justice!
And just begin picking off these little dudes. It's unfortunate that I heal before I swing, because that would have been nice to do. Yeah, the Shaman is probably the biggest thing that I've been seeing in the ranks 5 to X. What to do? So I can Scarlet Crusader and throw down my little Dude-a-din, but then he'll get to draw an extra card. If I Consecrate, I can clear off this and kill that. I actually think I don't mind him drawing cards because I have the Divine Favor. I think I would rather run out like this. I think that's actually much stronger. So I think I can get a little bit of extra value out of a Consecrate next turn. He's probably going to Earth Shock, of course. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying with the Divine Favor? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that being a greedy asshole is kind of awesome. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this sucker down. I'm gonna pop this sucker out. You know what? I'm here just for the greed. You know what? We're gonna kill this guy. Oh my god. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to have just a really big Divine Favor, like an a-hole. So good. There's some other control paladins that are out there. There's the one created by my friend Case. Koyuki.
My shield for Argus.
Oh, I found some Talgate. Alright. Oh, the greatest. The greatest of greeds. How many cards do you have in your hand? 8. Oh! 8, do you say? Alright, so we're gonna slam a little bit of this out here. That's gotta be the best play. So we can draw 4, and we will. Job's done. Yes, me lord. Okay. Oh, that felt real nice. Was it good? Arguably no. Oh, but crap, crud, shit. That's really bad. Well, we always have ourselves the... what to do? I think we just have to do this. We're probably super freaking dead, by the way. And let me just emphasize, I very think I didn't play the later turns out correctly. I think I probably just should have killed the Manatide totem, like, immediately. But a big Divine Favor puts the biggest banana grin on my face. I was talking about something... Oh yeah, there's the Koyuki Paladin. Different from the very, very old beta Paladin. That has, you know, like, mind control techs in it. Has a couple of one-ofs. In the high end.
To Northrend!
To Northrend! Victory or death. One thing that I have struggled with a little bit with this deck is that I don't seem to have enough taunts. Or, at the very least, I don't seem to draw enough taunts at this more later phase in the game. Because I really only have 4. I have my Sun Fury Protectors, and I have my Sunwalkers, and that's about it. I'm trying to destroy some stuff real fast here. There we go.
There is little time.
There is little time. There we go. Now I can manipulate his face. Oh, that's unbelievably kind of him. He's apologizing to me for taking a little bit too long. I like this. This is... Well, do I want to just pop him in his head right now? I think I might have to. Oh, this is hard. This is tough. This is a toughie. I think I might have to Faceless Manipulator and pop it in the face.
I wonder...
I can also Aldor Peacekeeper it to drop it down to 1 health. And that's much riskier. Like, much, much, much riskier. If I play the Faceless Manipulator, I realize that this could be a 9-9 right now. But I don't actually think that I want it to be a 9-9 since it's vulnerable to other things. He's also at 12 health, so...
Victory! To Northrend!
Well... Yeah, that's fine. Hey! I like how correct it was, though, to have done a Faceless Manipulator move. I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, okay. I was most likely dead, but we got him to 12 health. And in the Day 9 Hearthstone Decktacular, we almost certainly lose Game 1 every single time. And I think that makes a lot of sense, given the fact that right out the gate, ooh, I love to do a little bit of greed. Same thing happens when I'm at the casino, and I go play poker. Very first time I sit down, if I get one of those pretty looking hands, like 6-8 suited, I'm always like, yeah, I kind of want to do it. I never know if mulliganing the Aldor Peacekeeper is correct versus a Mega Warlock, but I think it is. What to do?
The light protects me.
Oh! 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 I know what I want to do to that! Oh, we're pretty close. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't. Oh, I like to play with Cower. Or with Cower? I like to play with Fire. Power Overwhelming. I don't know how my mouth said Cower. Uh-oh, please don't. No. No! What to do? Alright, well, there goes my quality Pyromate.
Glory to the Sindora.
Glory to all the Sindorais right now. Such Sendar. Or such Sendorai. I can't even speak properly anymore. I'm actually gonna turn down my volume. I'm hearing all the in-game volume like so loud. I have it turned up so loud in my ear at this point in time. Dude, I'm like fucking so dead right now. This is the problem. This has happened to me like countless times. Well, we got a Scarlet Crusader.
For the crusade!
Let's do it for the crusade, guys. I'm getting absolutely shit on. Oh, man. I think I actually just lost this turn. Alright. Alright, well, we're almost to Tyrion. Let's see, what to do. Alright, well played.
The victory.
Well played.
Alright, you know, this has really been my experience with this deck. I wanted it to work. I want it to work like real super duper bad. Like super duper bad. Maybe I need to hold back the Pyromancer a little more. Pyromancer quality, obviously super good. Yeah, maybe I should be holding that back. I think that this is one of these decks that's a little tougher to play, and I'm sort of autopiloting and not being as critical.
Doomhammer. I will fight.
And we got the Argent Squire. Oh, it's an Argent Squire party. Don't want the Blessing of Kings. Maybe I actually did want the Blessing of Kings. Maybe I did want it. Now, do I coin out both Argent Squires? I mean, I think the answer is yes, but... Okay. Yeah, I think I am gonna do this.
The light protects me.
The light's totally protecting me. I don't have any, Defender of Arguses in there. Oh! Oh, earth shucks. I'm actually quite happy about that. That, I think, is an acceptable play. I am okay with that. Yeah, I mean, Greeno85's asked about the double, like the coin double squire. Maybe that's incorrect. Like, I am definitely not 100% certain on that one. Maybe just playing one and chilling, and then playing the other on turn 2, and then on turn 3 I would have been able to run out the True Silver Champion. Maybe that's a better play. Well, now we can Blessing of Kings this dude, and I think that seems pretty cool. It's gonna be on 4 mana next turn. I can also hit and trade with a True Silver. Maybe that's a better play.
I wonder.
Normally I would hit and pop out the True Silver. Actually, I probably should do that because I have 2 True Silvers in hand. And then I have this Concentrate, so there's a not unreasonable probability he'll be running out some X2 here. Okay. What to do? I think we do this, because next turn, most of the time I'm going to consecrate and hit. I don't really know if I'm supposed to play this more slow or more mid-range. I think just consecrate and hit him in the face. That seems like a very reasonable play. The board clear. Now the question is, do I play the Naked Sun Fury? There's a lot of decks where you do, and I did that earlier. I think I'm just gonna try this, and then like Blessing of Kings and Taunt. This is what I sort of mean, like, by hanging out a little bit, being a little more thoughtful about how I'm constructing these choices. Thanks. I consider... So I can run out a Sunwalker, I can Blessing of Kings and Sun Fury. Blessing of Kings and Sun Fury seems like a pretty cool play. I am going to do that.
Shields up.
He has no Earth Shocks, that's good. I'm gonna hit this one over here. Boink. He's used a Lightning Bolt and 2 Earth Shocks, so... Only a Rock Rider does it. Oh. I really wish I had that Consecrate. Oh, my regret. So I can just straight Tyrion right now. I can play a little True Silver and pick off this guy.
Truth is my shield.
I think that's probably better. I think I surmise. Like, my general understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing is applying pressure. And then, finishing with some of these bigger dudes. Gosh, I want to buff that so hard. But I won't. Yeah.
Glory to the Sindora.
Oh, look at all the Sendori glory I got right now. This is not actually going to do what I want it to do, is it? Oh well. It's gonna at least kind of try to. It's gonna have the impression of being someone who does that. I'm really glad he didn't throw out the faceless manipulator on my Tyrion Ford ring. Oh, I want to kill it with my True Silver Champion so badly. Lava Voiced. This is just gonna stink. Alright, let's just get lucky and draw the Consecrate one time. Oh. This is such a tease card. And this isn't a spell. That is so cruel.
Justice. Reporting for duty. To battle.
To battle. I feel like I don't really know what to do. I actually feel pretty lost with this deck. More so than I typically would. I'm getting booed on, man. It's okay, we're gonna top deck. We're gonna top deck. Equality. I don't think I'm going to win this. Alright. Alright, let's pick off a Wolfie. I'm probably going to go read a little bit in between the break. See what people advise with this. We're about to go 0-3.
Well played.
Alright, we're getting to the pond. I almost feel like we lost. Alright, we got it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read what people have to say about this in the break, and see what suggestions they have on alterations. Or perhaps just general gameplay stuff. Regardless, we're on a break.